Hello viewers, hello subs, this is Derrick, and today I'm going to review, and I'm going to defend it too at the same time, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, that's right. Anyways, to begin off, the infamous video that the AVGN did, well, many people followed in his footsteps, and of course hating on the game and saying that the game is a pile of trash and garbage. Well, all I have to say is, he just made that review on purpose to make himself famous and to make himself popular, which he did, and we would have never got the AVGN if it wasn't for that review. And also, I'm going to defend the game before I review it. Well, first of all, I mean, this is a very challenging game. It's very hard, believe me. And, of course, Dr. Jekyll, you have to go through the whole game as Dr. Jekyll and avoid obstacles and avoid people trying to attack you to try to stop you from going to your wedding. Okay, and that's the storyline in itself. I mean, although Dr. Jekyll is trying to get married, and you got plenty of people trying to stop his wedding, and I think I understand why. It's because he turns into Mr. Hyde at nighttime. But anyways, I mean, people trash on the game, people hate on the game, but guess what? Those people, I guarantee you, like Call of Duty, and they like Halo, and they like many of other games that's in this modern day time. But anyways, what I could say is, these are probably the same people that hate on Sonic 2 and Mario 3, and these are the same people that hate on NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and all the old system gems as well. And another thing is, let's get into the gameplay since I already talked about the story and all that. Well, the gameplay is actually really good as you get to be Dr. Jekyll, and I already explained all that. You have to avoid people trying to attack you. Okay, that's it. That's simple. And the controls is very fluid and very well. Although there is a little bit of a delay, and you have to time your jumps very carefully, and you have to time when to avoid attacks. Uh, you just have to time it right. That's all. That's all it is, and you have to have patience for this game. Or else, if you don't, you turn into Mr. Hyde, and of course, from the screen going from left to right, it goes to right to left. And Dr. Jekyll, no, Dr. Hyde, no, Mr. Hyde. Sorry about that. Mr. Hyde goes from right to left. And of course, you gotta attack monsters and stuff, so on and so forth, yada yada, whatever. And another thing is, let's get into the in-game graphics and the cutscenes. Well, I gotta say the cutscenes is really good, and the graphics for this game is really good, and some people complain, well, that's not enough for it. Well, it's enough for me, and it's my opinion, and I will stick with it, and I will stay with it. And sounds and music in the game. Sounds and music is also really good. I would say that it's top notch. It's perfect. It's perfect for an 8-bit game. And overall, the game itself, it gets a 5 out of 5 for me, and it gets a low rating from other people as well. But, here's the thing though. I really do love this game, and it takes a lot of time and patience and effort to try to beat this game as well, and trying to get through the levels. I mean, of course, yeah, some things are a pain, and some things are a crock and a load in a bowl. But you just gotta get through it. And I'll just go into quick explaining. I mean, how come you people don't complain about Ninja Gaiden, how hard it is, and how many times you get game over on that, and you could still continue in that game, and people think that you can't continue in this game. When you get game over, it goes back to the starting screen, and on the bottom you will see continue, and you could continue where you last left off at. Of course that the game is not too hard, not too challenging, and you don't need credits for this game. Because although some games do have credits or extra men's or lives, I mean, you have one life, and if you get game over, you just have to start over from where you last left off at. And that's not much to complain about. And another thing is, I mean, I really love this game. I don't understand what was the hate for this game. I don't understand why people love to trash this game. Yeah, although you could trash the crappy cover art, I'll admit it's crappy too. They could have did like artwork or 2D. Like they could like drawn Dr. Jekyll&Mr. Hyde, but what did they decide to do? They decided to put a guy on the front of the cover and he is in crappy makeup. I'll admit that, yes. I will truly admit that that is crappy makeup that he's in. And that's what turns the people off from this game, is this cover art right here. But when you actually put the game into your NES and you play it, if you are a true gamer, you will enjoy this game. If not, then you're probably playing Call of Duty Advanced or Call of Duty Black Ops 3, or you're playing Halo the Master Chief Collection. Although my opinions on the whole Halo series is, why would you even waste your time with that? I mean, in my opinion. It's my opinion. I don't even like Halo. I like this game a lot more than Halo. I mean, Halo is okay, but it's overrated as crap. And it's just a load, too. How people could hate on old games and like the new games as well. And they say that the new games are better than the old games, but in my opinion, and it's your opinion too, that you like the newer games and I like the older games. Because I've always been retro. I like the retro films. I like the retro animes. I like the retro games. I like the retro comic books. I don't like this tedious and boring and same plot line, same thing of going and playing into multiplayer. Whatever, that's just repetitive and boring. If you want something with your time and you're putting your effort into it, I would say play this game, because this is a very challenging game. And it's a lot more challenging than Halo. And it's a lot more challenging than Call of Duty. And it's a lot more challenging than any new game that's out today. Yeah, if I could travel back through time and pay $50 for this game, I would. But anyways, with that, guys, I leave you with that. And I am out. Peace.